Indian astronaut Subhanshu Shukla flew to the International Space Station on Wednesday. The Axiom 4 mission lifted off from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This is the fourth private mission by NASA, SpaceX and Axiom Space. Shukla will do science experiments in space and make India proud in this important international space journey. Minister of State for Science and Technology and Earth Science, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Australia High Commissioner Philip Green, and South Australia's Governor Francis Adamson celebrated the Axiom 4 mission launch from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The mission is led by Indian Air Force Group Captain Subhanshu Shukla. It is a proud moment for India and a big step in space cooperation. Subhanshu Shukla's mother cried with joy while watching her son's space launch from Lucknow. She said, "Ma, it's happening today." His father felt proud and thanked God for this moment. His family celebrated his success, calling it a proud moment for whole the country, as he joined the Axiom 4 mission to space. A new US intelligence report says American airstrike on Iran will delay its nuclear program for only a few months. Iran's nuclear sites remain mostly safe. US airstrikes were accurate, but long-term action is needed. Meanwhile, Trump claims 3 sites were destroyed and called the intelligence report a fake news. Donald Trump posted a message from the NATO chief calling US strike on Iran well executed. The message started with "Dear Donald," showing personal support. Critics say Trump shared it to look strong on defense and win support before the election. Under Operation Sindhu, India has evacuated 282 more citizens from Iran, taking the total to 2,858. The Ministry of External Affairs used special flights and strong coordination. Evacuation began due to rising tensions. All evacuees are safe in India and under health checks. Microsoft will cut more jobs next week in fourth layout in 18 months. Report says thousands may lose jobs. The company blames slow cloud and AI growth. Stock prices remain steady. Microsoft says it will keep hiring in key areas. India welcomed the truce between Israel and Iran. It praised efforts by the US and Qatar. India's foreign minister said peace is important for West Asia. India offered help for peace talks and won long-term stability in the region. Prime Minister Narendra Modi released a book called The Emergency Diaries about India's 1975 to 1977 emergency. He shared his own story as an RSS volunteer who resisted during the time. PM Modi asked people to post their stories to teach today's youth. Home Minister Amit Shah marked 50 years since the emergency, saying India came over dictatorship. He said democracy must be protected from unchecked power. Amit Shah announced June 25 will be observed every year as a Constitution Murder Day to remember that dark time. Minister Piyush Goyal said India is on track to reach a $5 trillion economy by 2027. He praised reforms, exports and trade deals. Goyal believes India will be the third biggest economy soon, despite global issues. PM Modi spoke to Mauritius Prime Minister Ram Ghulam over the phone. They agreed to boost their strategic partnership, topics including defense, security, digital tech and development. PM Modi thanked him for joining Yoga Day and praised cooperation under Vision Mahasagar. Police in Meghalaya say Sonam Raghuvanshi and Raj Kushwaha admitted they were in relationship. They are accused of killing Sonam's husband during their honeymoon. Raj reportedly hired 3 killers. All are now in 13-day custody. Maharashtra government approved 20,787 crore to acquire land from the Nagpur-Goa Shaktipeeth Expressway. The 802-kilometer road will cut travel time by up to 10 hours. The Shaktipeeth Expressway connects 18 temples. Andhra Pradesh police took ex-CM Jagan Mohan Reddy's bulletproof car. A car in his convoy reportedly killed a supporter in Guntur on June 18. Jagan Mohan Reddy is the second accused. The case has caused political tension.